An article, A Victim of Medical Crime, by Ehsan Sehgal. Late Diagnosis and Overlook. Medical Misdeed and Crime. Hospital's Advisory Committee didn't find that. At the beginning of 2016, the month of February, I suffered from burning urine. I went to my family doctor for a checkup. I gave a urine sample to the doctor's assistant for examination. There was invisible bleeding in the urine. In the same month, another female doctor examined me again. She couldn't find the cause of bleeding in urine since everything was fine. She referred me to a urologist at the HCM hospital in The Hague, for a comprehensive checkup. I had made an appointment with the assistant lady doctor, Krouwel. She asked a few inaccurate questions and did a urine test again. I asked her for a detailed checkup. She responded that she saw no reason for a large-scale checkup because of bleeding in the urine was no longer. I preferred a male urologist, therefore, I changed that lady doctor. The new appointment was with a urologist G.J. van der Wielen. I first met him in May or June 2016, and I told him about my urinary problems. I discussed with him in detail, exemplifying the American experts' views about that problem, which I also had. In that article, urologists should have performed a professional checkup, such as a specific PSA blood test in men over 50 years of age. But Dr. van der Wielen saw no reason for that. Despite that, he let me come to him for nothing, and even he laughed out that he had not heard of such views. When he came to know that I was a freelance journalist, he started once again joking that journalists write the fake stories in beautiful words. With such conduct, I noticed from his reaction that he didn't take my problem seriously and did not worry about my situation. As a result, I gravely criticized him and asked him that, did he work for the insurance companies or patients? He responded by referring me to the physical therapist. I went there, but I did not see the point of my problem. On each visit to him, I told him that he was a well-trained urologist, whereas I was not aware of medicines and treatments. However, I had information from the internet, which he ignored and dismissed. He did nothing, however, let me come back again and again. I could not realize why he did that, while he saw nothing serious. I last met Dr. van der Wielen in August 2016. He stayed on his position and point, not to check in wide scale. I told him that he was sending me home with pain and risks that I found dangerous. I asked him for CT scans, blood tests, and other options, but he saw no reason for that. He did only the primary examination, ultrasound, physical examination. I cancelled the next appointment in November 2016, due to the flu. I had a fever until December 2016. In January 2017, early in the morning, I had a lot of blood in the urine and terrible pain in the urethra. I went to the emergency ward of HCM with my son-in-law. They couldn't tell me what was there, and they arranged an appointment with the same lady urologist, assistant Dr. Krouwel. That time urologist accurately checked what I had asked to do in the beginning. I told her that I was then 64 years old and why I had not had a blood test, PSA, before that grave situation. Unfortunately, what I feared was becoming a reality. I had an aggressive form of prostate cancer, with metastases, stage 4, which doctors could not cure. I believed that my medical supervision had been wrong and that I had not been taken seriously as my checkup request. I felt that puts me on a death list. As the situation and concerns, I complained against such blunder, which was not only a medical mistake, however, it was also a medical crime, indeed. The HCM Inquiry Committee accepted my complaint, however, the committee ruled out the fact as its procedural method and decision in the way of a robot decision. I have taken that medical crime in the legal process of civilized justice in the civilized judiciary for compensation of the health damage suffered by the late and wrong diagnosis, even ignorance, knowing that all they stand on one line until independent and private committee view that, in a transparent and fair way, but for that, need euros to get favor, otherwise, justice is blind precisely, however, not sure. It is the reality. The links that show and endorse how to check the patient, please read thoroughly to understand my story honestly, and accordingly these links